course I didn't. And the bandwidth is crazy. I tell you. Alright, good enough. Well, most of you are going to watch this a little bit later on, so um, anyway, what you're looking at is what is this? 18 by 18 by 20. Um, it's 18 by 20 here because I have another picture in the back of this, and this is just 11 by 14-inch canvas paper. I have a stencil right here. Since everybody's using airbrushes and stencils that I see, I might as well. Hey, how you doing, Jessica? Hey, hello, Billy. I might as well bust out my little airbrush thing, and we'll crank out something. All right, I'm not in the best of health. I am sick as a dog, but I'm gonna press on here. All right, but I do have an airbrush. Here it is. All right, all right. It's got the automatic little cap, little bowl to it here. Okay, and it is on. You'll hear it. Okay. And what I'm gonna do, I got the bottle of ink here. I'm just gonna use the black India ink for now because, well, quite frankly, I can't find my other ink. I do have alcohol ink, but I'm just too lazy to go over there and get it. Um, Once I put this in here, I'm gonna end up wasting a bunch of it because I'm not gonna really use all of this. But I don't have to like pour the whole thing in here, just a little bit, because all I want to do really is just that should be enough. All I want to do really is just cover the little stencil pattern. That's all. Okay, I just gotta be careful not to touch the touch the actual device itself when I'm doing this. All right. As far as the airbrush is concerned, the further away you are, the more it splays out. The closer you are, the more it pinpoint. But also, depending on how far back you pull the lever, it controls the ink. So it takes a little bit. I hope I don't have the flu either. It controls the strength of the ink, and it dries almost immediately. Okay, so there's plastic on the back of this larger board here, so I'm not really worried about all of that. But anyway, we're gonna get right to it. I'll just do it a ways away. Okay, and I'll pull back the handle just a little bit. I should get a little spray of something here. There we go. We're starting. And you can go left to right. You can go bring it closer if you want. I can bring it closer. Uh, Now you might not be able to see it right now, but it's there. If I remove this plastic, you'll see it. I'll go a little darker, on all depending on how far I want to go with this. I can get a little closer. It brings it a little bit darker. I'm going left to right, as you can see, and I can vary all of this. I usually don't do much of this anymore. I can sign my name with it and all of that stuff. I just don't do it much. But I've seen such pretty works being done with it from a few of the artists, so I figured I'd give it a whirl. Now I got to be careful because there's always a little spray back when you lift up this thing, and I just got it taped top and bottom. Okay, and I'm doing it more of a direct hit right in front of the thing. So if the corners get a little blurred out, that's cool because it'll help when I add the rest of the background colors in. Okay, so I might want it a little darker here on the bottom. So I'm just really opening it up a little bit on the bottom. So like so. Like I said, this stuff dries almost immediately, so I'm not really worried about that. And it gets a little lighter going up toward the top, which is cool. Oh, I might have it a little darker up here, maybe, and maybe a little lighter in the middle, because it all depends on what I may have pointed over there in that direction. But all of it's covered. It's just the degree of the coverage. Okay, like I might have the three here completely dark, like this, just like that. Paint it right in there. Just, or I can just go closer and really darken it, just like that. And maybe a little bit on the bottom here. Maybe a little bit inside the curve here. You can do it as, you can design it to be as dark as you'd want it, really. Maybe a little darkness in here, and maybe a little bit here. I don't have to do it everywhere. Maybe a part of it down back there. Um, Maybe a little bit of darkness here, and then just fade it out a little bit. Spread it out a little, like that. I don't have to add it all over the place, like, you know. Am I doing okay? No, I'm sick. I just about used all of this stuff too. Just about, so that's not too bad. I know I got a little bit left in here. It's easy to clean this. I can just actually um, run water through it and just spray it out. Or I can use whatchamacallit. Give me a second here. I can use the hell you call it? Rubbing alcohol. Just pour it in there and spray it out. It cleans it, and you're good. You want to see what this thing looks like? Very simple. Just peel it off. Just take it right off. It's reusable, you know. And that's what she looks like. Pretty neat, right? Look at that. And like I say, it dries almost immediately. Okay. You can take the tape off or keep it on. It doesn't really matter. Okay, no, I'll keep it. Yeah, I'll keep it on. I'll just put it over here. I don't need it no more. I'll just flip it upside down. The plastic rubs right off. You can take a damp cloth or something black or whatever, or something wet, and just wipe it right off. All right. Hey, Chrissy, how are you? Yeah, I know you were a little bit under the weather too. Yeah, it's just my blood pressure. It spiked up incredibly, and it was my fault. Uh, so it was all me. It's the cost of this. But I think this is the very first time I've ever used the airbrush on camera, and the first time I've used it in quite some time. Period. And I'm talking about years. I do have alcohol inks that would do the same thing. Um, my airbrush kit here is very economically priced. It even has a pressure gauge on it where you can increase the pressure or not. I don't need too much pressure to do stuff like, excuse me, to do stuff like this. You can use it to do mist, fog, clouds, whatever you want to do, background stuff. It's a very handy tool if that's what you love to play with. You know. But basically, this is what it would look like with the stencils. And like I said, it dries immediately, like so. Okay. Now I can take it and it's black, so I can take it and play around and do whatever I will with the background. And that's what we're gonna do. Nothing really extravagant. I'm just gonna more or less just play around and have a little fun here. Um, in the upcoming weeks, um, now I'm scheduled to do it live on Wednesday evening. Okay, but I got some unforeseen events that has happened in my family, and I might have to go and take care of those and whatnot. Things come up in life. So just pray for me, bear with me. You know, while we get through this. Now this is canvas paper. I don't need to coat it with anything because it already comes coated. All right. But I am going to use a little bit of the glycerin. I'm going to move this water over, bring over the glycerin over on this side. Okay. For those of you who have been with me for a while and seen my setup and whatnot, you can see that the camera here is mounted on the roof there. Okay. So you guys can actually see me mix stuff and whatnot, and I can zoom in, zoom out, or what have you. Okay, or adjust the table so you guys can get a better view. I don't need much of this glycerin. All right, I just put the tip of the brush into it. All right, you can see it. You can see the changing color there. All right, and like I said, I don't need too much of this. Really, the room is not as cool. Okay, and I can spread this stuff around all over the place. And I'm gonna work kind of briskly here. I'm just gonna use what's on here and I'll just spread it around, just like that. As you can see, the paint's not moving, it's not smearing or anything like that. Okay, it's in there. All right, so be mindful of that. Once this is a India ink, it's acrylic based. It's quite permanent, so be mindful of that. Once again, it is very permanent. Okay, so whatever you want to do with this, make sure that's what you want to do. All right. Now I'm gonna throw in some yellow here, just like this. I'm gonna just toss that yellow in there. All right. And I'll throw some yellow up in here, maybe down here. Now the back of this board, I'm painting on the I got it, the 11 by 14 paper taped to the back of an 18 by 20 board. Okay, because I have a painting under this. See, it's got smaller patterns in there if I zoom in. All right. And I was too lazy to move it. I was too sick to do anything with it, so because it was really early in the morning, and I just decided to leave it be. Okay, let's take some green. Okay, we'll pop some green in there like this, just like that. Okay, don't worry. I know it's dark, um, and whatnot. It's okay. We'll do something with all of this. Have no fear. Hashtag don't panic. The glycerin to keep it nice and wet, pliable, move it around, whatnot. For those of you who've noticed how I work, you guys know what comes next. Let's try this guy today. This guy comes next. And we're going to take it and we're just going to stir it around a little bit, alright? Very light touch. Very light touch. You can vary your touch. You can keep the intensity of whatever color that you want to spread out. Okay. And basically, I just want a nice soft blend between the green and the yellow. Alright. As we move along here, I'll start to fine tune stuff and whatnot. Okay. So, like I say, have no fear. I get to really tweak and move this stuff around, blend it around to whatever degree I would want. Okay, right now I'm just moving the green around. Okay, that's all. And I can move it around, blend it, blend it, blend. Do this forever, just until it starts to dry and tack up. But as you can see, you can see the pattern. Okay, the more you move it around, stay in one spot, it'll spread out. So once again, don't panic. Have no fear. You're okay. And basically, for the type of background that I'm looking for, I want it blurred in together. I don't want an exact sharp um, line. That's what I'm trying to say. Just like that. I'll keep stirring it around. Wider circles, thinner circles, it doesn't matter at this point in time. Okay, I can press into the paint a little bit, spread it out. Okay, I can feel some of it tack up, which is good because I can work with it more. You'll get more and more accustomed to doing stuff like this the more you're used to using it. Okay, just quick X strokes here. Just quick X strokes. The paint's still moving around, doing what it's doing. Now I want to get some really sharp highlights going in this while I'm blending all this together here. So I'm going to dip into a little bit of titanium white and yellow and really kind of glow it out there. But that's what it's looking like so far. Alright. I'm just wiping off my brush. How you doing, Rosanna? JCT, how are you? Soleil Art Studio, you got some really good stuff going on over there. I've been checking you out. I've been looking. I think I subscribed to your channel too. Yeah, Billy, I know I usually do unusual, goofy things when I'm that sick. My mind's not working right when I'm that ill. I think I did. I guess, yeah, that's the one with the gorilla face rock or something like corny I did. Whatever it was corny. Okay, a little titanium white, a little yellow. I'll just brighten up some stuff here. The glycerin is still here. It's still on there. I didn't put glycerin on the paint or anything. So I'll pop some here like this. Okay. Now be careful with that titanium white because titanium white, as you know, is quite opaque. You follow me? But we're gonna work with this. All right, we're gonna have some fun with this. I'll put some of that up here like that. I think that's about all I need. I'm gonna rinse off my brush real quick. I'm not worried about the titanium white and yellow um, drying on me. I am not the least bit worried. We're just gonna kind of fade that red out because that's the more powerful color as of right now. Okay, as you can see, I'm going to wear away that bit so you can see a little bit of the pattern, just a little bit. Some of it's going to be obscured anyway, but still. I'm going into the intensity of the white, then I'm spreading it outward. That's what's going to give you your glow. And you want a nice smooth transition between that intensity and the edge. Okay, want it pretty intense in here, so I'll just go around the edges here, just like so. Got a little glow happening here. You can move that glow around any way you want, anywhere you want. All right, like so. You can still see the pattern, but you can also still see where the high spots are. All right, okay. I'm just smoothing out some areas. It's just a soft blender brush that's doing it. And you can move this stuff around anywhere you want, anywhere you please. Okay. I might want something in the corner, who knows? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I can also take this, right? Now this is, I mean, it's really up to you how you want to do it. I can take some titanium white and just like outline stuff. You know, really, I can have this looking really, really neat if I wanted to go that far with this. You know. Okay. Krista, hello. Marie, hello. How are you? It's good to see you guys. Now my tablet is doing that circle thing. So that means that my video on the tablet might freeze or something. Maybe. But I think you guys, there's nothing wrong with you guys. You guys can pretty much see everything and all that good stuff. So I don't think you guys are going to experience. Hello, Rosanna. I don't think you guys are going to experience any buffering. At least I hope not. But if you do, let me know. And if by any chance this thing kind of conks out and leaves, I'll be right back immediately. It's just a click of the button. All right. Okay. Now that I've did a few of those things, I'll just take a round brush. I'll just wet it with some water here. I'll just take some pure titanium white here. I guess I'll mess around with it a little bit because it's just me playing around today. All right. Okay, now the glycerin is quite wet, so I got to be careful of that and not put my fingerprints in it. And I got to be careful where I place my head. Okay, but like I said, like say something like in here. Now I'm moving my whole arm. I'm not just moving my wrist. Okay, I'll be as careful as I can, and all I'm doing is just outlining a few things here and there. Just like that. Just a little bit here and there. You don't have to do every one of them. I can stick with one side and one side only. A script liner would do better, to be honest with you. just like that. Like I said, you can do all sorts of little cutesy things with this if you want. Some of these are a little bit obscured, so I won't highlight everything. Yeah, script liner would have been better than me doing it with this. I can use a little bit of water in this white to just because it's I can do a little bit on this side. I'll just bring it down like this. So I'm just really concentrating going on the inside left of some of these guys. Just like that. I'm coming around on the other side. I'm also mindful because I know where I'm going to place certain things, so that they're going to be obscured a little bit. So, but it's okay. It's all right. Just like that. I don't see nobody typing anything, so I don't know if you guys can still see this or not. Somebody type something to let me know that you're still with me here. Hey, Krista C, thank you. I guess you guys are still here. You guys are still seeing it, so I guess we're good still. All right. Okay. So we got a little bit of this highlighted. Got some of that done. You can see it's all good. All right. Thank you. Okay. Let's play. Let's have some fun. Let's get a little bit of green here. Little green. Little touch of titanium white. A little more green. What I don't have in here is blue, but that's all right. If I want it a little deeper, I'll just put a little red in. I don't use very many colors on purpose. I'm just getting the right tone, whatever. All right, let's go over here to this corner. All right, we're gonna do it right from the corner here. I'm gonna use the corner of this very tiny. It says it's a number 10, but it's maybe a half-inch brush. And I'm gonna come here, just using the corner. I'm gonna come here just like this. I'm gonna go behind this little design, come back ahead, and come right about here, just like that. And I'll pop in something around in here like this, just like that. Go more into the corner, and then I'll pop in one of these guys like this, and I'll do it over here too, just like that. All right. I'm gonna take the same color. I'm just gonna play around a little bit. Okay, you guys are talking to Chrissy about the macaw, which was magnificent actually. I'm kind of glad she did that because I'm trying to think if you. I think you used stencils for the birds, um, and it came out great. So I'm kind of happy you did that because for some people who might not be able to sketch birds or other animals, using a stencil is not quote unquote cheating or whatever term they got for it. Um, you do what you have to do to get the image you want to and the look you want to achieve. All right, I'll bring this one down this way toward the corner. I think you guys can see that. Then I'll just flatten it out, bring it to a point right there. Looks like I'll be mixing a little more green and white too. That's what it looks like anyway. But we'll see as I do this. I'm just coming around here like this, using the same thin brush here. Just like that. Yeah, I might get some more green. Get a little bit of white. Pop that in there like that. Alright. We're going to pop one here in the corner. Right about here. Right. And then I go beyond the tape if I have to. Doesn't matter. This is just a foundation. I'm doing these rather speedily, but it's okay. Bring him around there like that and give him a nice little curve. Okay. I'm still thinking. Let's have one kind of loop around in front of this hook, come around, come down this way like that, and then we'll pop one right here. Just like that, come to a point. Get some more green here. Get a little bit of white. Pop it in there like that. The arc, yep. Um, the complementary color for green is red. It takes yellow to make green, you know. So it's kind of I can see where you would get that thought from, but yeah, that's why they kind of like tend to match each other really well. So everything flows. Okay, the leaves are flowing, the design is flowing, the colors in the background blend together. So yes, it's easy on the eyes. Exactly. Exactly. Let's get a little bit of yellow. Let's get a little bit of white, mixing in with that green, just like this. I'll use the same size brush. We'll go with for some highlights. I'm gonna use a little glycerin, thin the paint a little bit. Okay, and this just helps the paint move around because it's not as smooth anymore. Some of the glycerin is tacking up and whatnot. Okay, I'm gonna lighten up that green just a little bit more, just like so. So it's got a bright yellow green going on here. All right, and then we'll just take it, press, pull, release, just like that. Get a little bit more. Let's go to this guy. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. I'm going towards the somewhere around here where that dot would be. That's where I'm aiming all of this stuff at. All right. Going over here to the other side. I don't think I'm in the way. I think everybody still sees everything somewhat. Yeah. If I gotta aim the camera up a little bit, I'll do that. I can zoom it in a little bit too if it's too far away. We're going to these guys right here. All right. Press, pull, release. You want that striations going on there. I'm gonna keep the brush on one side so it just wears away the paint more and more. All right. That's basically all I'm doing, and it's just a repetitive process. Okay, right here is where the tape is, but I'm gonna paint like the tape doesn't exist. That way you get a nice easy flow. You got me? Just like that. I'm gonna bring some a little in a little further, keep some kind of uneven here. Bring that in a little bit more like that. Okay. Cleaning off the brush. Go to a darker green here. I'll get a little bit of this red. I'll just put it right here. Get some green. Now green and red are total opposites. They will darken each other straight out, but I want it more on the green side. This is just a blatantly darker green. Get a little bit of glycerin. I just need the tiniest bit of glycerin. It's just gonna thin the paint. Okay. Take a little longer for it to dry, but it's smoother. It'll smooth out the paint a little bit. All right. And here we go. Oh, can you guys? Yeah, you guys can see it's just above the square. And I'll skip one and do the other one. Just like that. Nice little shadow there. Okay. You can always kind of skip one or two. It's all up to you how far you want it to go down and how gentle you want the fade to go with this fella. Alright. I can tell by me doing this I didn't use enough glycerin, but that's okay. I'll skip one. this side. Can you guys still see it? You guys can still see it. And come out this way. And let's bring that one further down in. See, I can keep wiping away at it. It's just going to get lighter and it just blends into the green. Alright, so have no fear. Hashtag don't panic. Can you guys see this one? Yeah, you guys can see that one. Alright, and we're going to do the same thing here. Boom, boom. Give this one a little curve in there like that. And we'll bring him in a little further. Keep working him in there. Like that. See, I can just keep rubbing away the color. Like so. Okay. Just cleaning off the brush. Hello, Inky's Art. How are you? Okay, dokie. As I'm checking things out here, I'm looking. Alright, I'll put this brush right here. I'm going into a pouncer. Oh, come here. Pardon my head. Let's see, is this the smallest one? No, it's not. I know I got a tiny one around here somewhere. I might have knocked it on the floor. And if that's the case, then I'll just go with the medium. I can't see the smaller pouncer at all. So it must mean I've knocked it on the floor somewhere back there. No, it's not. I'm looking right at it. There you are. Alright, come to Papa. Very good. I'm going to dip the pouncer in water. Alright, drain it out in this drain here. Okay. I guess I'll put the corner of a pouncer in white. I'll just turn it around in a circle. Like so. I'll do it again. Turn around in a circle. Let's go with straight white. Let's see what happens. Let's go up here on the corner. Alright. So we'll raise it up here. Okay, let's put one right here like this. Put it there. I'll give it a slight turn and leave it alone. Alright, maybe one right in here. Leave it alone. Oh, pop one right in the corner right like that. And we'll put one right in here. Put one right up around in here. When you put the pouncers in front of the design, it brings the design back, actually. Alright. We'll put one right up around in there. Put one on the corner here. We'll pop a couple down here. Can you guys see that? No, you can't. I zoomed in too much. And let's put this back over here. You guys can see it a little bit better. Okay, and I'll put one right here in that bright spot like that. I'll put one down here in the corner like this. Okay. Maybe a piece of one over here like that. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh yeah, I got the cough too. Everything gets a little magnified when I'm a little under the weather. Alright, so I've did a few of those, which is somewhat cool. Can you guys see me do this? I don't know if you can. I'm taking a little bit of that white, aim it one that way, north, south, east, and west. And then around the side a little bit. Now I'm doing this while the paint's still wet. North, south, east, and west. If it doesn't show, then I can strengthen it. I'll get a little bit, just on the tips of the brush itself. I don't need it all over the place. Okay, I'll do it again. Just like that. Little bursty things like this. Let's put one going that way. Let's straighten this one. Now you guys can see it here. Little cutesy little bursty whatever's. Little cute little orbs of some sort. Make one a little bit longer than the others. Maybe you can give some a little more orby things. Have that one come out there like that. Okay. A little different from what I usually do. Okay. But a lot of this actually helps sell some of that bright in the back there. And if you're not used to doing it, north, south, east, and west. Alright. Just like that. You don't have to do every one of them, but just like that. You can have one go down a little bit further if you want, like that. You don't have to do, like I say, every one of them. Some of them can have some more than others or whatnot. Up to you. Okay, up to you. Whatever floats your boat. Let's put one down here. Why not? Always start off north, south, east, and west, and then you go toward the other ones. And you can make them shorter, longer, up to you how you want to do it. Okay. Like I say, some of it may be covered with stuff, some of it may not, you know. Okay. All right. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking. Okay. We'll do a cutesy little piece of something around here. Let's get might as well screw around with the red. I'll get some red, pop some little green in the red, darken up the red a little bit, just like that. Alright? Just like that. Kind of shows off the red a bit. Once I totally put it in there. Let's put it approximately right here. Can you guys see that? I want to show you something anyway. Okay, because a lot of you might get a little intimidated with flowers and stuff. Okay, as you can see, it's a circle, but I'm not making it a perfect circle. I'm got it looking all crazy. I'll put it over that shine a little bit, just like this. All right. Okay, really simple. I'm gonna go into this dark color already pre-mixed anyway, and I'll just put a little. I need a little bit more than that. I'll just get some red and green. Red and green are opposites. They brown each other out. Add white to it, it turns gray, a warm gray. But we're not looking for that right now. So we'll do something like this, okay? Just like that. But it's got to be fairly dark in the middle in here. Alright, so we'll keep it pretty much like that. Alright. Keep it in a whole circular motion, like so. Okay, so we got that one pretty much right there. Okay, let's do it again. Let's get a little bit of red. A little touch of green. It's got more red than the green. We just want to darken the red. Alright. So we just get the red a little deep. I feel like putting one over here by the shines. And I'm going to. Just like that. Just the same thing. Cover that leaf up if you got to. It's alright. But just like this. And make little marks like that, like so. Alright, we're gonna go into the green. We're gonna kind of mix that red and green again. If you want a nice convincing deep color to your dark, especially if you're using red, just use your green. Okay, keep it pretty dark in there, more of a natural dark. Okay, it depends on how strong you actually want it. Okay, I gotta see if it shows in the there, if it shows all right in the camera, because if it doesn't show all right in my monitor, it's not going to show too hot in yours. So I'm mixing some more green. I got to get a little more depth of dark in there. It's got to be quite dark in here. It's like so. Okay, deepen it a little bit more. All right, I won't use too much of this large brush. The next batch I'm going to do is a smaller brush. I don't see nobody chatting in there. Do I still have you guys? I can't tell. Oh, if you can remember, hit that like button for me, please. Only takes a second. I would greatly appreciate it if you would do that for a brother. I would. Okay, we're gonna go with smaller brush. We're gonna use just straight red. Okay, we're gonna end up zooming back in again. All right. We'll zoom in on the bottom one. We'll come here. Now, for those of you who are a little intimidated by the roses and stuff like that, let's make a rose that's kind of pretty much more or less covered, closed in, more or less. Okay, and we're gonna start right from the center. We're gonna go in a little circular, like you're painting a teardrop. Okay, give it a little push like that, and you're gonna continue it on the other side like this. See how it's starting to look already? And I'm just making a bunch of teardrops. Okay. It's just the impression of a rose. Alright. Now as I'm doing this, alright, we're gonna even highlight all these little striations. Alright, we'll put some up in here, just like that. Okay. So it looks like I closed something anyway. Alright. Now out here we can play with very tiny little flicks of color. Very tiny. Just like that. Aim everything towards a dot in the center. That will make life a lot easier. So it just looks like everything's being zeroed in on that point in there. Just like that. These are the guys hanging around on the outside. They're just about ready to kind of bloom out, but not quite. Alright. And I'm only accenting the ones that are in the just flipping out that back there. Now I am going to do one of these numbers. Look at me, watch, see this, see, just like that. And I'm gonna come up and around. I'm gonna kind of block that in a little bit, just like that. There's a reason why I'm doing it this way. I'm going right with the curve. I'll do it with a lighter color and you can understand where I'm coming from with this. So let's get, that's too much red. I'll lighten it to show you. So I have to be careful using white with red because it turns pink. I don't want pink. So I'll be a little careful. I'll get so I got plenty of red here, so I can pretty much kind of play with this. I'll just lighten up the color a little bit. There we go. All right, watch. I'm coming around. This is the top, around, just like that, and then I'll curve it right on the outside, just like that. So it looks like a weird smile, like that. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to do that with just about all I can get away with here, right here, and it comes around real gentle, like come around here, do the same thing, just like that, a little thicker, just like that. I'm cupping the whole thing. All right, now why am I doing it this way, like this? Because I still want everything kind of cupped. Okay, now watch what I'm going to do here. Here we go. Let's get a little bit of yellow. Now yellow's really transparent, so I got to beef it up with white. All right, just like that. I got to beef up that yellow. Now I'm going to take a little bit of red, only a little bit, and put it right in there, just like that. Okay, so you don't highlight with red, or you don't highlight a red rose with red. You highlight it with orange and yellows and stuff like that. Okay, all right, now watch. Right around in here. Now I have to put it here. I'll put the dot right around there. You're gonna curve. You're gonna get these guys to curve and aim toward that dot. I can put a little rim there, Aim everything toward that dot. Curve it around. Curve. Aim it towards that dot, right there in that direction, right there. You're gonna curve it all the way around. Take some more. The dot's over here now, and you can still take it and curve it around, curve it, curve it around like that. This one is this way. It's like that, especially around the edges, just like so. The way you can get it a little straighter is that you overlap a little bit as you're doing it. Okay, so they kind of cup around each other. Okay, the dot will be here, and you'll just exaggerate the curve. Get a nice strong edge, and you just kind of bring it that way. Nice strong edge. And go around that way. But this is a different type of rolls that you rarely don't see me do too much of. And you're just curving it around because each vantage point is different. Each one has its own vantage point. But as you can see the circle now, right? Okay. Let me get a little bit more yellow. Touch of white. Just stir it around real quick here. Okay, all in here. Be very gentle. Still going in a circular motion. Okay. And you're gonna just highlight a few of those guys. Don't get rid of all your darks though. Just like that. See that? And it's all just a few touches. Your eye does the rest. Alright. We'll go back into this reddish, yellowish stuff here. Alright, we'll play around with some of these guys on the outside here. We'll fan a couple of these out like this. You're still going on the a little bit of thinner, a little bit not thinner, but a little bit of the medium glycerin. There. Just like that. And we'll turn one other way and come this way with it, just like that. Nah, maybe this one here. Get a little bit of love. The other ones don't. Just like that. Okay. I'm gonna darken this. This will be darkened. Just like that. Alright. I'm gonna darken this area down there on the bottom. It gives it a little more depth. I'll just take it right from the bottom here. Just like this. Make it dark. Make it dark. And you just kind of brush it up into the color there. See how that works? Okay. Check it out. It's more than less done. I'll just take a little bit of yellow, corner of the brush here, and I'll pop in some cute little stameny things in here, like that. There, leave it be. See how quick that was? Alright, we'll draw back. And there you go, I got one closed rose. We're gonna do it again, okay? Let's go up here. We're gonna do the same exact thing all over again. I'll show you how to do it here. I make it look easy because I've been doing it for a while, but I am explaining how you can do the very same exact thing, and I'm gonna go through the same process right now. We're gonna do the same thing, okay? Go back into this red. Alright. Go into the center here. Here, look. No, let me do it this way. This will be a little easier. There's the dot right there, okay. Alright, there's the dot. Really tight, like a little teardrop, like this. Okay. Make it a little larger. You see how fast I'm going. It's just, you're playing right off that dot, going in a circle. The circle gets wider and wider and wider, right? Okay, let's get some more, just pure red this time. Alright, we're going to do it again, like a teardrop. Boom. Get them a little larger if you want. It's alright. You're not necessarily going to cover everything. Alright, you're not going to highlight everything. But much like that. Okay, right now it just looks like a bunch of circular brush strokes. And we're going to build right off those circular brush strokes. Okay, clean off the brush here. Alright. Let's take one corner of the brush. You guys can see this down on the bottom there. Okay, so I got the corner white, corner of the brush yellow. We'll just mix it in together like that. another little dot of red. Put that red in there. Okay, just a corner of the brush. All right, and we'll just do it this way. We'll do highlights this way, real tiny, like just like this, and overlap. Okay, just overlap them like so, just like that. They make their own little highlights and shades and whatnot, just like so. All right. Get a little rim of color right in there like that. All right, that's probably good enough. Okay, that's just stuff in the center. Okay, and here we go again. Let's get some red. Put it right here. Get a little bit of yellow if I got any left. Get a little bit of white. Let's mix it all in there like this. All right, so it turns this weird kind of pinky color. Not quite Pepto-Bismol, but close enough. All right. No medium. I want the paint to kind of get on there and stay on there and dry. Once again, let's start with a smile right here. Start with a smile, just like this. Go around that circle. We're gonna spread the circle out a little bit, and then it gets narrow, just like that. All right, just like that. That's one. Okay. Hopefully, you guys can start to see this form. Hopefully, another smile right here, right here, right here. And it kind of gets wider here and gets narrow, just like that. We're gonna cup it right around the one big circle. Okay, we got one here. It does overlap sometimes, just like that. Just like one of those. Don't worry about if it kind of runs together on you, because we're going to highlight a few of these and you'll see. So we got one that's like all curled in like that. Okay. All right. Those fellas are definitely going to get the nice highlights there. And I'll show you here with the white where the vantage point is, or yeah, one was there, one's there, one's there, one is there. Okay, okay. I'm gonna try to break this down as smoothly as I can for you. Okay, we'll do it a step at a time here. I'll put the white here. What little bit of yellow I got left, I'll put it right here, just like that. Just have to beef it up a little bit. All right, get a little bit of glycerin. If you guys hear that, that's just, it's like almost 40 degrees outside after we had the snowstorm, and so all the ice and stuff is falling off the roof. It's been doing that all day. Okay. Let's start with this one here. We'll take it, we'll give it a little push. The reason why I'm giving it a little push, got that little rim right there. Okay, so let me do, so I'll show you this. I'll overlap a little bit. I'll overlap each one, and it looks like a little line. I'll have it come curve this way. I'll have this one kind of curve out that way. All right. Now I'm going to take that, and all of that's going to try to aim right towards that dot, like this. Aim it towards the dot if you can, and go on around. Aim right towards the dot there. Paint's a little wet. Yellow's transparent. I got more yellow, so it's not doing that. It's not giving me that trail. Okay, so I'll just add a little more white. And you have to be well, these are kind of small flowers, and there, give it a curve. You want those striations to follow a curve there. Okay, and just keep working at it. Now I made some of my there, made those disappear a little bit. I'll just bring them back, give it a little push, it brings those back, give it a little push, brings those back. There, just like that. Okay, very simple, and that's all you would need. All right, we're gonna do the same exact thing all the way around. Get a little more titanium white. Scoop up a little bit of yellow here. Okay, same thing. All right, this is the dot right here. So I'm gonna take it, I give it a little curve, go that way, curve, go down there, curve, go in that way. Come on down in there, bring that around. Just bring that around there like that. Get a stronger curve there. Something you just gotta get used to. All right, but there's the other one. Okay. we're gonna do it again. We got a couple more to do right here. Okay, so we have this one common curve in and go on that way. Don't worry about all that. That can be wiped away. Right here, go straight down. Give another one and curve it right in. Don't be ashamed. Don't be scared. Curve it right in. Let's put this one on top of the other leaf. The other petal rather. It's not a leaf. Just like that. All right. And now I'm just doing one layer. You can do multiple layers of this. All right. Multiples and multiples and multiples. Now the other one doesn't have too much going for it. You only might be able to get a couple out of it, and that's right here. Okay, and so I'll just give it a slight push and bring it down. Slight push, bring it in there like that. And little something in there like that. No big deal. Wipe some of that away there. All right. Okay. Let's get some of this pinky red here. And then we'll start popping in a couple of bright things in here like that. Going the other way like this. Like so. All right. We're not done yet. Hold on. Hold on. We're almost there for this flower. Hold on. We're gonna pop some yellow thingies in here like that. Just pop them in there. Oh, pop them in there like that. Alright, we'll play around with the stuff on the outside here. Stuff on the outside is a little bit underneath the bowl. I'm just using the natural red here. Alright, and we'll start flaring some of these out like this. Boom, boom. Now, everything's coming here. Anything on the outside, I'll put a little peek to him, is coming that way. Okay. Now, I didn't add any glycerin to this red, and it definitely needs it. It just smooths out the paint, and it flows around this textured surface a little better. And plus, it thins the paint down, and makes it a little more transparent. Alright, so if I do something like kind of large like this, alright, what it's going to do is it just kind of thins out. Okay, I'll do one right here, and it comes out like that. I'll put a point on one. It brings it in. This one's a little wild, like that. All right. So the glycerin will thin out the paint, and you'll start to see the patterns of the leaves underneath it. Makes it look transparent. That's basically all I'm saying. Okay, some right in here. You can even see some of the shine come through because of the transparency of this glycerin. Okay, that's basically all it does. This one here is going to be a little more leafy, more petally, I guess, than the other one. Get a little bit of yellow. What I got? Not too much of. I'll just put it right here with this white. Just beef it up a little bit here. I got a little bit of the green in it, but at this stage it doesn't matter. Whoa, get a little bit of glycerin. I almost put it into the water. A little glycerin. Alright. Okay, let's play. We'll play with a little bit more over here because of the light source. But watch this. Look. And now you can create petals here. Look. Alright, I can create more than what I've painted out. Alright, I'll come to a point like that. Alright, let's go more direct like this in here. Just like that. Let's do a little something here. Let's give him a little push right there like this. And then I'm going to just take it and I'll lightly glide it all in there. Like that. Alright, see how quick they can happen for you? Okay. Remember, red and green are opposites, but and the yellow. Remember, yellow makes green, so they match. Green and red are opposites on the scale. All right, so they complement each other. All right, and you got different gradations and shades and tones of each color. You follow me? And you highlight with either yellow, orange, pink, with a red flower anyway, which is why it looks the way it looks. Okay. Alright. Yeah, alright. And we'll just curve some of these in like so. I won't do too many. I'll bring one in here here like this, and then we'll just play with the rest like that. We'll have them going the opposite way like that. Just like this. Alright. And I'll probably leave this guy alone too. I might throw in some uh let's throw in some other guys right up in here. Something like that. I'll get a little bit of, if I can get a nice little rim of yellow. I'll put the rim of yellow right up in here like that. And we'll get rid of some of that on the bottom. Curve some of that in there. And plus it helps me get rid of some of that, some of those white dots I got up in there. Okay. And I'll give a little peek of something right in here. Put it right up in there like that. I'll give a little peek of something right up in here and curve it around like that. Okay, let's bring them both back. You see what we look like together here. And that's what it's looking like so far. Alright. So this is what it looks like with the airbrush pattern and excuse me, and all of that stuff. Alright. Okay. So we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. I'm gonna get a little bit of white. I'll just put it right here. I really don't have any more yellow. I don't even know why I'm playing with. I'm trying to scoop up yellow that's not there. Let's get a little bit of yellow in there. Looks like I got maybe room for one more flower. I really don't like doubles. And I'll just do it like this. Alright. Alright. And we're gonna strengthen up some of those stamens in there. Pop them in there a little bit like this. Just like that. Going different directions. Have something kind of flowing out there. Just make them a little bigger. Like so. Okay. Alright. I really, well, that one's a little more open. That one's a little more open than the other one. Okay. Alright. I'm just cleaning off the baby brush here real good. This half-inch brush. We'll put another one in. Get a little bit of red. We're gonna go through the same thing. A little red, a little bit of green in that red. Cause I got a lot of red here, so just make it a deeper red. That's all we're doing. Green and red, we'll just brown it out a little bit. You just want a deeper red. I could like keep it like around this area, but I guess I have a lonely guy. Maybe here. I'm saying maybe, and I'm putting the paint on it, so I guess it is going to be there, won't it? Just like that. All right. Okay, something like that. Get a little. I'll just get regular green because everything's still wet, so I'll just pop that green in there like that, just like so. All right, and we'll kind of twirl some of that around in there like this. Okay, that should show. Now remember, it's wet, so as it dries, it gets darker. All right. And you see my water is turning a beautiful color of red orange. There. All right. Let's get back to this half inch here. I'll just use straight red with maybe a slight touch of white. I'll get a corner of white. I'll just put it right here. I don't want it totally changed over, but just light enough where you can see the difference. Okay. Alright, that should be good enough somewhat. And we're going to do it again. More teardrop shapes. Alright, just a little. Alright. I got some going up into the furrow a little bit and acting all crazy. And it's okay. I'm going to do something. I'm going to just bring some of that all the way out here with this one. All the way out like that. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to get some of the highlights to just show a little bit more like that. So let's pull in a little bit. You guys can see. Now, I'm just throwing it in there. But look at what happens. if you guys can notice, all right, look. You see how you get the bowl shape? I'm just throwing in just various shapes, but look what happens. Look what your mind end up looking for. I can build a whole flower just off of this and not bother with anything else. All right. You guys can do the same thing that I'm doing. The same exact thing. The same thing I'm doing. No different. I'm just showing you the technique. Okay. Okay. Let's let that tack up a bit. Let's play with the outside stuff for right now. I'm just using straight red for right now. No glycerin, even though I should, but I'm not. I got enough paint. All right, we're gonna just play. Remember the dots right there. So all these outside guys, see this? They aim toward that dot. All right. Well, let's make a point there since I done messed that one up. So we got a wild woolly plant here, flower, but it's okay. And I'm doing is I'm going obviously outside the dark edge. Okay, I'm just going around in a circle just like that. Let's go with a point here with him and just put him in there like that. Just some straggly things there. Okay, the more you look at flowers, especially the crazier looking ones, the more you start to emulate. You're gonna aim towards the flowers that interest you. All right, my flowers are impressionistic. Okay, but the technique and the way that flowers are made and designed by nature is still there. Okay, even though my flowers looking kind of wild-ish, um, they still curl up toward the middle because they all bloom outward. You follow me? So no matter how imaginary they are, they still got that sense of realism to them. Even if the colors are ultra vibrant, they're not too deaded down. Okay. All right. But now look at this. I don't even probably have to continue this. I'm going to, but look. All right. So I'm just really showing you how to, I mean, the quickest, easiest way to make one of the most difficult flowers. All right. Okay. Now, for those of you who are familiar with me, just remember to hit that thumbs up button. I would appreciate it. Two, I'm just, like I say, just showing you. I'll put it right here in the white because we got to beef it up anyway. Just showing you the quickest, easiest way to try to achieve this look. I need only the smallest amount of red in this yellow white. I'll deal with a little bit of glycerin, loosen it up a little. Okay, just like that. Okay. All right. Let's build the flower just off of what you guys see here. Okay. Like for this guy here, I'll just pop up quick stripe right in there like that. Don't need any more than that. All right. And this one here, he's like behind us, so give him a little push and angle, just like that. This one here, same thing. Boom, angle him. Boom, angle him. Boom, angle him, just like that. Let's go over here. Boom, quick angle. See how I cup everything, and it's just a quick little angle. I close this flower right up. See how easy that is? Give it a little push there and leave it alone. It's the darkness that's helping you out. You follow. Your eyes doing the rest. You follow me? Okay. So I'm really hope that you guys are checking this out and seeing how I'm doing this. Okay. Boom. Not that. There we go. Hey, hello. Put one right there. Just like now, he's totally all closed in. You might not even see a stamen or two in there. All right. But we're building the flower just off of the stuff I just threw around like this. Okay. All right. So if you guys are experiencing some buffering, let me know. How you doing, Miss Spears? Yes, I'm still sick of the dog. Believe me, we're not going to go much further than what you see right now because I'm not doing too well. Okay, come here and we're gonna kind of close it in some more and go with a curve like that. Now we got one right here. I'm gonna just take it and I'm gonna swoop it around like that. Curve him around just like that. Okay, I'm not even gonna do much more with him. That that's it. I'll give him a little curve here, like that. Pop him right in there. So these guys are a little more closed in than what I usually do. Okay, right here. There's one right. It's already here for me. Look, already here for me. I don't have to do nothing but just follow the little lines. Already there. I don't have to do no more of that. That's it. Okay, that is it. All right. Okay, let's get some more of this bright color. I'm gonna get a little more yellow. I'm gonna pop it right in here on top of everything else, just like that. Get a little bit of white just to beef that up, brighten it up a little bit. I'll keep it just this thick. I got enough of it. This will help me. This will help me finish off the flower here. All right, these guys out here that are a little just out here, I'm gonna just take it, give it a slight push, and angle come in, just like that. Maybe this little point guy can come in like this and pop him in like that. Now I'm gonna get a little glycerin to kind of smooth that out. They're not smooth enough for me, so I'm using the glycerin. It thins it out because these flowers are really tiny, physically tiny. So I just need the glycerin to help me get that a better fade and turn in some of these guys. Okay, yeah, I don't need all of it. I can easily with my fingernail or my finger and kind of make that a little prettier, just like that. Some of them are highlighted, some of them are not. Okay, just like that. Oh, maybe, maybe a couple of little tiny ones like that just in there. Maybe I'll make this one out a little bit more. Come out there like this and turn him. Just to give me a little difference in height and whatnot. All right, like that. This one here I can make bright, like give a little push and come out. A little push, come out. Skip him. Come over here. Boom. Come over here. Turn him around. Okay. So you see the variances of the leaf and the leaf sizes. Okay. I'm just getting a little more. It's got the glycerin on it here. This one here, let's start it right here, and we'll have them come in like that, just like so. All right, and we're gonna come this way with him, this way, this way, this way with that guy. We'll give him this one a little point, this one a little point, this one just like that, and make him come in just like that. All right. No, just like that. Okay. Let's see what else. I think that's really about it for that guy. So let's pull back and let's see what all three of them look like. Okay. That's a good impression of a dog, Bruce. You are at the head of the line. All right. This one don't get no stamens. All right. Okay. Well, there you have it. All right. Boy, this is a quick painting. Let's sign this. I do. I'm gonna show you what it looks like with a frame eventually here. I'll just put my name on it. It's already December. Isn't that something? There. All right, let's take the. I This is another preference of mine. I do like to. I like to tape my borders. This is just half inch tape. All right. Oh man, my garbage can is too far away. It sucks. Oh, hold on for a second, guys. Uh, Boy, that high blood pressure thing. Don't mess with it. And like I said, it was my fault because I shouldn't have ate what I ate, and I'm paying for it dearly. There's plastic on the back of this 16 by 20. So that's the sound you're hearing. And plus, I might just do most of my painting in back of the 16 by 20 until it's time for me to use it, because the tape seems to hold on pretty good. All right, we don't need this little guy. We can shut him off so I can center this a little better, like that. And then I'll bring him out like this. All right, let's take this guy. This guy's more or less fit for it. So excuse me for 1 second. If you decide to want to put a frame around this thing, it will look something like so. Okay, and it will, yeah, look more like this if you decide to plop a frame on her. All right, just like that. You still see the little designs in the back. Everything's still flowing. It's got the gentle green colors. Everything matches. All right. Very quick painting. Very quick. Very easy way to do a cabbage rolls, couple rolls. Okay. Do you, Bruce? Because I find it quite easy. I don't even take the plastic off. The tape stays there, and all of the extra green and all this stuff, it just comes off with a sponge and some rubbing alcohol. It comes right off. So that might be my next thing. Um, is just to use that, or I can just go buy a black 16 by 20 canvas panel, keep the plastic on, face it, just tape it to the board, and there you go. So it still keep my drawing surface black. So I might do it that way. But I like the result. Everything sticks on. Even another piece of canvas panel will stick onto this, and I can just use that. So it's a lot easier. But anyway, guys, this is not very long, not very lengthy. I don't feel good, so I'm signing off of this thing. But I do want it to come on every Wednesday evening about 7 o'clock. So I don't want you to not show up, even though I'm not feeling good. I mean, hopefully you learned something just from this. Okay. What else? Yeah, that's about it, I think. I'll take a quick picture of this, post it online, and you guys can let me know what you think. You let me know what you think on the description below, under the description, for comments and stuff. The next tutorial on Monday will be the wolf. I will be painting the wolf. Yes, it's already done. I'll be in the chat room. It will be at 7 o'clock on Monday. Um, so, no problem, Krista. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Bruce, Maria, both Marias, if you're still here. Um, I think JCT was here, Billy, Inky, and who else? Who else? There was another one, brand new one. Where is she? There was there he is, Celoy Art Studio. Thank you very much. Chrissy Canvas, I know it's Jessica Gilbert. Thank you. Chrissy Canvas is late for you. Go to bed. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Hopefully, the graphics is still pretty good because it's telling me it was pretty low. Um, okay, okay, yeah, I know because she's over the pond there, so it's past midnight there. Actually, it's like 1:17 in the morning there. So, yeah, it's just the time differences in time and everything. All right, guys, you have a good night. Be safe, and I'll see you when I see you.